So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin is still holding its line around this 29,000 support line, because we know if the support around this 29,000 is going to get broken, then we could be entering this very bearish scenario in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. But as long as we are going to remain above this 29,000, then we could be still seeing this really friendly type of scenario which we have been expecting since couple of days. And not just only about this price action, we are also going to look at this weekly logarithmic regression, and it is actually pointing out a very different scenario for Bitcoin. Now let's jump into this daily time frame, and then we are going to switch into smaller and also in a weekly time frame. So starting here in the daily time frame, we are holding this line around 28,000, 29,000 for Bitcoin. But the problem here is, guys, if we are going to test this support line again and again, the probability is there that we might be breaking here to the downward direction. But for the immediate short term, there could be some changes that we have to also take into consideration. I mean, if you are aware, on one of my video, I have mentioned that the price of Bitcoin could be showing a very similar pattern, this one here. Because you can see, we had this pullback, right? Buyer stepped in, consolidation, even a fake out, and then again continue this rally here to the downward direction. And right now, if we look in our case, a very similar scenario has unfolded. I mean, a pullback, buyer stepping in, and now we are also seeing this consolidation and price slowly trying to show this bullishness. But this bullishness must break some key level of resistance to call an actual bullish trend reversal. Otherwise, this is just going to be a fake out here in this manner, just like here, right? Fake out and then continue this rally towards this lower line area. So that's why, to avoid this, what must the price of Bitcoin do here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days? Let me show you with this another chart here. Now, before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware that we have up to $8,500 crypto exchange bonus available for our community member in the description down below. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then you can see BYBIT is giving around $4,050 bonus and PHEMEX $4,100 after your initial deposit. So take advantage of this free money, guys. The link is provided in the description down below. So now let's switch the chart. So let's look at this in a very simple way. First, in a daily time frame, what I'm going to do, I am going to add this resistance, what we are facing right now, and also here to the downside, this support line. So now, if we look at this price action of Bitcoin here in a daily time frame, this is clearly flashing us that we are in a falling wedge type of formation here. So that's why this upper line is definitely going to be one strong line of resistance, and lower line a strong line of support for Bitcoin. So that's why right now, if the price of Bitcoin manages to break above this 30,500, 30,600 range, right above this resistance line, then we could be expecting this temporary relief rally for Bitcoin. But this resistance is not going to be an easy resistance. Why? Because exactly at this same area, if you add this Williams alligator indicator, you can see the price of Bitcoin is again testing the resistance from this lower line area. So that's why we have to be extremely careful, because in the past price action, whenever we have got rejection from this Williams alligator indicator, after that we have also seen a bigger price retracement. So that's why, since the price of Bitcoin right now is testing the resistance from this falling wedge and also the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, now we know this 30,500, 30,600 is a very important line of resistance which we have to break at any cost. And beside this falling wedge, guys, yesterday we also talked about this symmetrical triangle here in a 4-hour time frame, because we knew that the price of Bitcoin got rejection each and every time while trying to break above this resistance line, and also here to the downside, this line was a very important line of support for Bitcoin. When we went below it, we knew that this same line, which has previously acted as a strong line of support, is going to act as a resistance. It did. We got a pullback where the price tested the support again towards this 28,000 range. You can see, right? Big weak rejection, and then again buyer stepping in, pushing the price above this 30,000 area. But the question here is, will this relief rally continue? Because we know if it's going to be a failed attempt, then there might be some more consolidation here in this manner, right? Consolidation in this manner, only after that showing an actual relief rally and then a continuation here to the downward direction, because we know the overall market structure isn't ready for this new impulsive movement. We have been very clear because the macro still looks very weak, and beside this, also in a weekly time frame, we have said if the price of Bitcoin is going to show further weakness, then we could be following this bear flag type of formation, because according to the bear flag, if this is also going to play out, then where are we going to end our rally? After reaching and testing the support around this 200 weekly moving average, because we have seen, guys, each and every time the price of Bitcoin has seen this pullback right after testing the support around this 200 weekly moving average, we have found a very strong support. So that's why, guys, this is one probability which could be also happening for Bitcoin before we start with an actual impulsive price movement. And now let's talk about this very, very interesting chart which is pointing out that maybe the worst is yet to come. What I mean by that, with each and every bear market and bull market, we have always repeated one pattern. I mean, with each and every marker phase in this way, you can see a marker phase has ended only after approaching above this regression band. Whenever we were above, it was flashing us the market might be overbought and we could be seeing a retracement after that. And we have seen in price action of Bitcoin, I mean, each and every time when we were above this logarithmic regression line, after that the price of Bitcoin has shown this actual trend reversal. And when has this trend reversal ended? The trend reversal has ended after entering inside this regression plot, this blue area. So each and every time when we were inside this regression plot, you can see, right, only after that we knew that market might have bottom and a new marker phase had played out. So that's why what I'm trying to show you here, in the worst case scenario, this is a worst case scenario for Bitcoin. If we are going to repeat this similar movement just like here, right, ending the rally after entering this blue regression area, here also ending the rally after entering inside this blue regression area, similar movement also happened here. So now if this is exactly what is also going to unfollow here in price action Bitcoin, then we have to be extremely careful, because, guys, this logarithmic regression plot, this blue area, is lying between 12,000 to 16,000 price range. So that's why this too, right, 12,000 to 16,000 could be the worst case scenario for Bitcoin according to my analysis. But I just showed you that in the past price action, we have seen price showing this retracement, but after reaching the 200 weekly moving average, we have seen this new impulsive movement. But why not here? Because we have seen, even after testing the support around the 200 weekly moving average, went way lower, but somehow managed to come across it. So that's why, if this is the bearish scenario what we are also going to witness or see playing out here in price action of Bitcoin, then this is also, guys, indicating that this accumulation phase, or so-called this capitulation phase, might last longer than what we are expecting. So that's why always prepare for the worst. If we do see any sort of impulsive movement, we know this is going to be a temporary price movement, and price slowly again continue this rally here towards this 200 weekly moving average, because this is a very high probability what could be playing out here in price action Bitcoin before starting a new marker phase. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and a bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.